Welcome back, everyone. And there they go across the bridge to the main encampment. But before we join them, I have a couple of things over here that I want to take care of. Look at that. You can see the birds swarming around the tower. That's quite a bit of detail. Well, I don't know if it'll show up in the recording, but that's not what I came over here to show you, actually. I came over here to talk with the tower guard.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
This is a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
I should go.
Make us speed your steps.
You really have nothing else to add to that, Charlotte? Alright, whatever. Anyway, there are some things to explore out this way, some chests and other items that you can find. However, my inventory is kind of filled up at the moment. It wouldn't do me much good to try and pick the locks on them. However, in your version you probably do not have half the modded content that I do, or any of the modded content, so you probably have space. But here we go, crossing the bridge, and you can actually see the detail in this game. Absolutely amazing. Just all around amazing detail that they put into this. I am impressed.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
He seems interested in talking with us.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Why would you be swinging a dead cat? Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
The Circle of Magi is here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
He was helpful. And we got a codex for Ostagar! Yay! Okay, this area is going to be a little bit hard on the recording program for Fraps, just because of the special effects that they put here.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Well,
The
I'm going to
mages
interrupt him
must
anyway.
not be interrupted.
Aw.
Their spirits are in the Fade.
Yeah, you can see the graphics slow down here. The Fate?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Well, I'm not a Grey Warden yet, but I apologize. I'll go elsewhere. Right, I'm gonna get out of here before that Fade kills me. Or, not the Fade, but the effects. Anyway, hello, Wynne?
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Pleased to meet you.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
This is true. He sent me to find Alistair, and according to the directions I got, he should be somewhere up here. Let's see. Is he around that way? Nah, just a bunch of tables. Oh, hello. What's this?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Huh? Oh, right! Of course! I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no mage.
Less being yelled at for me then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From High Ever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
That's alright, no offense taken.
Good. He didn't exactly catch me at my finest with the mage there. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Charlotte.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
You want more women in the Wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
No, I haven't.
Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them.
I came straight to look for you. Anyway, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Introducing Alistair. And yes, in the unmodded version, he does not approve there, but this is actually apparently supposed to be an intended position for him to approve, based on your dialogue choices. And I intentionally did not ask about the argument he had with the mage, because doing it then means that this conversation does not get unlocked.
Yes?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
You first. Did you want to become a Grey Warden?
He doesn't ask that of you in the, about that argument I saw conversation. Yes, I did.
I was conscripted. Not that I didn't want to join. I was training as a Templar for the Chantry before Duncan recruited me. That was about 6 months ago.
A Templar? You were a mage hunter?
That's right. But joining the Chantry wasn't my idea. My fate was decided for me long before that. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'd always be grateful to him.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
That was enough music for the music, cue for the music. Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
I don't have anything else to ask.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
And you do get approval for stating that you wanted to join the Grey Wardens. Now, there is a chest over here for me to pick the lock of, but I do not have space for it. I don't have space for a lot of things, but there is the quartermaster over here,
So,
where I
any
can...
last wishes I can help fulfill
Oh.
before you head into battle?
Hello.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Alright, I guess we're encountering Davith.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Not a woman, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
He says that so incredulously. What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
I doubt they will send us into pointless danger.
Then why do the Grey Wardens only recruit folks who can fight? Or are you their first basket weaver? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Well, I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Just don't get too distracted back there.
I'll try to keep my wits about me. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
A little bit of flirting there, but yes, the quartermaster is here, and I want to open some inventory space.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna give me a quest like that to run around the camp looking for this Can't say that I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Well, if it's experience, do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Wait, what? An adventure game where they don't require you to constantly run around doing random errands for people, NPCs? Wow! It does still happen, folks, but this is one of the few instances where they point out that you don't always have to. Anyway, what kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
I see. Well, let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
And welcome to the merchant system in this game. I actually, because of the mod for the Kuzland origin, have some extra sovereigns that were in the family chest, but there's actually a way to get some extra money into, glitch out, I guess, a little bit, exploit a little bit of a glitch in order to get some money into your account. The best way to do that is well, there are two ways that you can sell items to a merchant. You can right-click it and drag it over, and then you release it, and it will sell. Or you can, sorry, that was a left-click. This is a right-click, brings up the dialogue wheel, and then you can sell it that way. The glitch comes in where you left-click it and hold that button down to keep it selected, then right-click it and hold that button down, drag it over, release the right button, which sells it. It doesn't work with that particular item. I'm gonna have to find an item that does work on. But then you release the left click and it sells it twice. Otherwise, you can, with multiple items, you can select how many you want to sell or even how many you want to purchase on the other end. Get rid of the stones, I don't need them. But to find an item that will actually work with, same thing here. It's the same thing. You left click, right click, drag over, release the right click, which sells it once, release the left click, which sells it a second time. And then you can buy it back, and that's why I recommend that you, holy crap, that's one expensive helmet. I never noticed that before. Well, I guess this is going to be one quick way to help boost up my sovereign count. Same thing, I suggest you check, you find the one that's the most expensive in your inventory. Depending on what content you have, it may be the Blood Dragon Plate. In my case, it's apparently the Underworld Helmet. So I, again, left click it, right click it, release, and sell. Dear God! Or should I say, dear Maker? Oh, I can't buy it back just yet. Wonderful, I'm gonna have to get rid of something first. No problem. And then I buy that back. Okay, so, I just boosted my inventory, my sovereigns. I think I'm going to be set for the game with that one sale. Dear God, I was not expecting that. Anyway, you can do that however many times you like and buy it back, and you get the cost of it... the cost of one each time you do that, because you only buy it back for once, and then you can buy it back for twice and give them sovereigns if you really like to. But anyway, I'm going to take some time to clean out my inventory here, and when we come back, we can continue with exploring the camp at Ostagar. Hope to see you on the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins.